Hey guys, it's Beth, and welcome back to Game Girl Beth, the one show on YouTube where we take a look at every single Game Boy game released in North America. Today we have Blaster Master Boy, which is very clearly Blaster Master for the Game Boy, made by Sunsoft. Sunsoft makes some very quality titles back in the day, so we will see if... Oh, this is way different from... That is far closer to, like, a Bomberman thing there. Because Blaster Master, if I remember correctly, was like more tank game. So I mean, I don't dislike this. This is a very interesting, little... I don't want to call it like similar to Zelda because it's just a top-down shooter kinda. But you do have, like, you're not, like, it's not like a traditional, like, space shooter or anything. Oh, it looks like you can open up these areas by using, the bombs. Hold on. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, hello. Let's just, I guess, put a bomb there. Oh, whoops, it's not entirely what I meant to do. Oh, I'm guessing that's where I need to go, because there's like a thing, like a staircase down there. Can I destroy that? Can I go in here? No. No, I cannot. Can I go in here? Okay, so this should probably blow up all of those. I guess I'm getting some upgrades. I can't get through there, which is a problem. Like, I need to get there, I think... Oh, no, there... I can get through, okay. Hell yeah, walk into the bomb, idiot. What? I don't know where I am. I'm in the dark. Yeah, I definitely just came out where I was, but, like, I kinda also didn't want to be there anymore. I have decided that the darkness was imprisoning me with all that I saw. It was absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. I don't know the rest of that. I'm sorry. P. What does the P do? I have literally no clue what I'm doing here. Oh, that was something. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I have literally no fucking clue what these things are. I'm just... A key! There was a fucking slug in there. Hey, good news for us on the Game Boy side of the world. We're getting a re-release of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. And honestly, considering the fact that it's being done by Nintendo in the year 2026, it's pretty cheap for 20 bucks each. Like, a lot of people were complaining, but, like, for modern Nintendo, that ain't bad at all. Oh my god, this thing is so much faster than me. Like, I'm sorry, it's so much fucking faster. That is the most fucked up slime I've seen ever, I think. I think this is the only way to do this, where I just lay down bombs and it walks into them, and I hope it doesn't get to me in time. So many slimes. So many slimes. Oh, I think I killed it. I got a key. Huh. Hey! But yeah, I know a lot of people are like, you know, like, obviously, you know, emulation is a very important thing for preserving it's a very important thing for preserving games, that's not... obviously, emulation is very important for preserving games that wouldn't exist otherwise, and, you know, I think, obviously, people need to, you know, understand that, how do I get over there? Oh, life preserver, okay. Oh shit, it runs out, it has like a limited time, that sucks. Do I have... Oh shit, okay. But I will always support these games getting re-releases, that way more people are able to play them in an official capacity, and they don't really ever have to go away. I know that people have issue with, I know a lot of people have issue with games being like, too much money or whatever, and that is completely fair. I think that is a completely fair statement. For things like modern, like, Switch 2 releases and stuff, I think that the prices can be utterly ridiculous. I don't think that any game is really worth, like, a $70 purchase at the very start. Like, I understand, like, you know, if you play, like, Fortnite every single day, I get spending money on it over time. But for a game immediately, that is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. And for $20, a lot of people will definitely complain for these, because they are Game Boy Advance titles. And, you know, they're games from 2004. But, in my personal opinion, these are games that have not been printed since 2004, and the cartridges that do exist for them have unfortunately become very expensive. So yes, it definitely, like, could be seen as more expensive than it should be, but at the same time, I think considering, like, considering that, you know, the economy's not great, people voted for Republicans, and, you know, everything got more expensive, as it always does. I think given everything, given the fact that, you know, these are massive RPGs with a bunch of, like, gameplay, like, you can play these games for straight up days, you know, like, there is so much to do and see, even if it is old. Yeah, it's 100% worth it. And I saw a lot of people questioning, like, why not the original Red and Blue, and then immediately after I was like, oh, no one would want to play the original Red and Blue, those things suck. Who wants to play a Game Boy game in the year 2026, and look at what I'm doing right here, and I'm having a fantastic time. Yeah, no, personally, I think games, no matter their scale, if they're fun games, then, like, it doesn't matter what year they came out. Like, let's be honest. Like, okay, Pac-Man came out in, like, like, the late 70s, didn't it? Like, at the very, like, end of it, like, 79 or something? Like, I don't think, like, anyone would say, it's like, oh, Pac-Man, it's not worth the money to play, like, you know, to get, like, one of those little arcade cabinet things, like, the tiny ones that you can get, like, Target or whatever. I don't think anyone's gonna say, oh, that's not worth it, even as, like, a novelty. I think everyone's like, yeah, it's Pac-Man. Everyone loves Pac-Man. Like, I think fun games are going to be fun pretty much forever. It's like, I was at the flea market today because the weather has finally gotten better. And, man, like, I got a, for a pretty nice price, I was able to find an Atari portable system, which is like it's one of the like the At Games handhelds, and I was like, it was like $5, and I was like, yeah, it's just like a little emulation thing for Atari 2600 games, but you know what? That sounds pretty nice. It's like, the thing is, like, Atari games, yeah, they're not the greatest games of all time, but they're fun. Like, it's like, oh no, it's Atari, like, it's old or whatever, but, like, who cares? Games, like, aren't just... Games don't become bad because they're older. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. I think people overall have to understand that, like, it comes a lot from, like, the era of video games that we're in being very graphics-oriented, which I personally have never really gotten fully into, and I'm guessing that's probably because, you know, I mainly grew up playing handheld games, so, like, I never really had, like, the super big, like, worry about graphics or anything. You know, for me it was always, oh man, this game is fun, I'm glad I can play it on my Game Boy Advance or DS. You know, it's like, as someone who grew up, like, the console I ended up having, like, during my, like, teenage years was the Xbox 360. And, like, that console, like, it ran things at, like, 720p 30 FPS on a good day. Like, that was a solid, like, we played Halo 3 at 640 by 480 at 25 FPS, and we were ecstatic about it, you know? Like, it was it was awesome. It's like getting a freaking original Xbox, like, to play, what was it? There was something that me and my friends, like, we had, like, a game that we would play, on that... Shit, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, well, me and my friends loved frickin' Battle for Bikini Bottom, and having the option to play that game at, like, 720i instead of, like, 320 by 240, like, it was huge. 320 by 240 is obviously incorrect. I think that's, like, the actual, like, Game Boy Advance resolution, now that I think about it. But, like, y'all get what I mean, you know? Like, it was never, like, about the graphics for us. We were just like, holy shit, this is going to be an awesome, like, fun game. And I think a lot of people, like, have gotten to a very unfortunate mindset where everything they care about is graphics. Meanwhile, I'm just chilling with this game that is genuinely running on, like, it's a 6502, so this is genuine, like, oh shit, I don't know how I'm actually going to deal with this, because your pattern is different than just following me. Okay. Nope, I got it. As long as you continue following me, I'm fine. Come on, girlie. Latch onto me again, girl. Just dropping bombs. You got this. Oh my god, it's gonna get hit with so many bombs just following me. Let's go. Come on, man. How many bombs are you gonna eat? That's ridiculous. Alright, this game actually kinda rules. I'm having a good time with this. I gotta give it, like... this is a very solid one. It's like a little game where you collect a whole bunch of upgrades, do a boss fight. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Highly recommend this one. This is a solid 9 out of 10. Easy.